everybody. Today we're going to read a couple of books, which is fantastic. So I hope that Wolfie and I really hope that you're enjoying these nightly readings and that they're helping you get to sleep at a really good time so you can get lots and lots of rest. Thank you so much to all our subscribers. We really, really appreciate all of you. And if you want to send in a picture, again, or if you want to tell us a book that you'd really like us or like me to read, you can either put it in the comments, so put the book's name in the comments, or you can send us some mail to Unicorn and Wolfie, P.O. Box 8648, Mount Gambier East, South Australia 5291. Now I'm just going to set up all of the information here. So I'm going to set up my iPad so that I can see all of the comments that are coming through. So I won't be a minute, kids. You can talk amongst yourselves because for once we're on time, which is fantastic. Brilliant. I now have my, hello there, Casey. Case. Oh, brilliant. Okay. And hello to our viewers on YouTube and to our viewers on TikTok. So let's get started. Our very first book tonight is Excuse Me, Santa by Dave Hughes and Holly Ive, and it's illustrated by Philip Bunting. Now, this is a funny story. I bought this today at a second-hand shop. So we'll see what happens. You ready? Oh, look at all those Christmas puddings. Yum. Toot. Season's greetings. Martha May had marvellous manners, especially at Christmas. She wrote beautiful Christmas cards to her friends. Dear Terry Turkey, stay safe these holidays. She helped choose thoughtful gifts for her family. I really think Mum would prefer a massage voucher, Dad, than a vacuum cleaner. Whose mum wouldn't prefer a massage voucher over a vacuum cleaner? Good one, Dad. She even pretended to enjoy Great Aunt Edith's famous Christmas pudding. Just a very small slice for me, thank you. I used to say that too when I was little, because I didn't like very many sweet things. On Christmas Eve, just before bed, Martha May used her best handwriting to write a thank you card to Santa Claus. Dear Santa, thank you for my present. I'm sure I'll love it, even if it's more woolly socks. Love, Martha May. Martha May left the card next to some gingerbread for Santa and put carrots out for the reindeers. Now, did you know when I was a little girl, I would put out buckets of water for the reindeers too, because I always told Mum and Dad, well, they can have carrots, but no one's thinking about them drinking, so I would have to put out 8 buckets of water for the reindeers. She said goodnight to her parents and went to bed. Good night, Martha May. Martha May was fast asleep until she was woken up by the sound of very loud and very impolite eating. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Martha May crept out of her room And there in her kitchen was, who do we think it is? Santa! Oh, hello, young lady. You're supposed to be asleep. Sorry, Santa. I was asleep, but your munching and crunching woke me up. Those carrots are supposed to be for the reindeer. Oh, I know, but delivering presents makes me so hungry. Martha May had marvellous manners, and she did not want Santa to be hungry when he had so much work to do. Would you like some of my great Aunt Edith's Christmas pudding? She asked politely. Well, maybe just one small slice, said Santa. Martha May cut a slice of pudding and Santa ate it. "This is delicious," he said. Martha May decided not to tell him it was bad manners to talk with his mouth full. Santa's tummy started to gurgle. Would you like any more? Asked Martha May politely. Yes, please. So Martha cut another slice. And another. And another. Gurgle, gurgle, gurgle. Creak, creak, creak. Uh-oh. Gurgle, gurgle. Oh, wow, look at Santa's tummy now. It's blowing up. Bunting Santa Claus had eaten the whole Christmas pudding. Oh, Santa. It's time for me to go, Santa said. I hope you like your present tomorrow. It's not woolly socks, by the way. Gurgle, 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 gurgle. Santa Claus stood up to leave. His tummy gurgled and bulged under his red suit. Santa took his place on his sleigh and the reindeers started to pull. Meanwhile, his tummy's going gurgle, 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 gurgle. It's just gurgling.
Herman Klein. Herman Klein said hi.
Oh, hi, Herman. But the sleigh didn't move. Ooh. Why do you think the sleigh didn't move? Oh. The poor reindeers. Santa, what have you been eating? You know, you're only supposed to have one little treat at each house. Now you're too heavy, Santa. We're stuck. Christmas is ruined. Oh dear. What am I going to do? Said Santa. His tummy gurgled louder and louder. Martha May had an idea. Gurgle, gurgle, gurgle. She whispered in Santa's ear and he smiled, and then Santa let out the most spectacular, amazing, incredible fart. His fart sounded like jingle bells, it smelt like cinnamon, and it sparkled like glitter. Is he a unicorn? No, unicorns fart rainbows and glitter. Not cinnamon and jingle bells. Martha May watched as the sleigh whooshed across the night sky. And Saturn here said, and I thought I was gaseous. That's a bit Rudolph of you, Santa, says Rudolph. And the bat says, oh, that's bad out of smell. There's some funny puns in this book. Whoosh, cinnamon, puff. Oh, he's farting a lot. As she got back into bed, Martha May had 3 thoughts. I'll have to tell Great Aunt Edith how much Santa enjoyed her pudding. Her second thought was, I wonder what my Christmas present is. And Santa says, thank you, Martha May. And I think the reindeer are thanking her too. And just before she fell asleep, she thought, Santa forgot to say, excuse me. Ooh, cheeky Santa just farted and left. And then for Christmas, Martha May got 1001 extremely polite fart jokes by Professor Ivy Windy. Unicorn's having a great time here. And then the next page is full of fart clouds. What a book! That's the end of that Santa funny story. Oh gosh, I'd like more books like this, please. The funny stories are the great stories. I think we've got a little bit more of a serious story this time. On to our next one. Whew. I had a good belly giggle that time. Do you guys do belly laughs sometimes? When you have a really funny joke or something's going on? Okay. Take a deep breath in. Calm down from the fart book. Excellent. I'll give you a half heart because my other hand's on the book. Thank you, Hazel. Okay. The Christmas Kitten. It's illustrated by Susanna Ronchi and it is written by Ken Finn. Oh wow. There's some really pretty cats on this and all sorts of little animals, if you can see. Absolutely beautiful. Now this is a very large book, so I'll try and keep it on screen. Oh, yeah, our pages are stuck together. Look at that. It's just a double page. Bit of a funny double page on there. Okay. Ooh, this book's heavy. On Donna, on Blitzen, boomed Santa. As he shook the reins, something fell out of his pocket and into the sleigh. It was full of presents. It was the bag of magic dust that Santa uses to make special things happen at Christmas. Suddenly, twinkling lights shimmered and the toys started to move. Oh, whoops. A little toy kitten scrambled out, followed by a marching wooden soldier and a growling teddy bear. Ho, ho, ho! Santa's merry laugh rang out so loudly he didn't hear the startled meow of the toy kitten as it tumbled out of the sleigh. The other toys could only watch as she fell down and down through the night sky. Oh my goodness. I'm just going to readjust my unicorn now. Smoosh! The toy kitten landed in a drift of powdery snow. A family of mice scampered by, gathering their Christmas feast. When they saw the toy kitten shaking in the snow from her bedraggled fur, they hid, too frightened to help. Lost and alone, the toy kitten started to meow. Meow, meow, meow. Don't be afraid, came a voice. It was Daddy Hare on his way home. What sort of cat are you? He asked, puzzled by the toy kitten's patterned ears. I'm a toy cat, sniffed the little kitten. Santa was taking me to meet my new owner, but I fell out of his sleigh, and now I'll never find my way home. Then you'll have to come back with me, said Daddy Hare. Oh my goodness, look at the poor little kitten. Lucky Daddy Hare came along. Oh look, there's another hole in the book. It's a very interesting book. I haven't seen a book like this before. In the hare's home, the toy kitten warmed herself by the fire. watching as the family decorated their Christmas tree. Dust, the smallest hare, spied something hanging from the kitten's collar. "What is that?" he asked shyly. "It's a label," said Mummy Hare. "The squiggly stuff is writing. It might tell us where you belong, little kitten." "But I'm afraid we can't read it," said Daddy Hare. "But I'm sure Wise Owl will help us." So they set off to visit Owl at once. The little toy kitten raced to keep up with the speedy hare. "Hurry, little kitten," said Daddy Hare. "When the sun comes up, Owl goes to bed, so we don't have a moment to lose." They dashed through the forest glade and around the stream until finally they reached the oldest oak tree in the forest. Nestled at the bottom of its gnarly trunk was a teeny tiny door. The toy kitten knocked on it nervously. "Who's there?" boomed a stern voice. An owl's face appeared above her. And there's Owl, and there's the little toy kitten. Enjoying the book so far? Owl listened closely as Toy Kitten told her story. Then he put on his glasses and peered at Kitten's tag, hanging from her collar. "Lucky the Christmas kitten," he read carefully. "For Thomas, with love from Santa." Owl stroked his chin thoughtfully. "You must have been at the top of Santa's sack," said Owl, "ready for his next delivery. Your new home can't be very far away. I've got an idea of how we can find it." Lucky they found Owl. Owl seems very wise. As the sun began to light up the sky, the Christmas dawn chorus began with a special hooting call. "Hoo, hoo, 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 hoo." Owl summoned together all of the forest birds. The glade was filled with the sound of 100 beating wings. Could you imagine that? 100 beating wings? That would be very noisy. "Thank you for coming, my dear friends," said Owl. He told the bird about Lucky's problem and how they could help her. "Make sure you visit every house close to the forest. If you find a boy who looks sad, come back and tell me straight away." "Don't worry," Owl soothed the little kitten. "They'll find Thomas." Look at all the birds. Whee! Going off to find the little boy. And so, early that Christmas morning, hundreds of birds flew out of the forest in all directions, peeking into every window, looking for Thomas. In every house, excited children were opening their gifts from Santa. One by one, the birds returned to Owl sadly, shaking their heads. None of them had found Thomas. Where is Thomas? He needs his little toy kitten. Goodness me, look at all the houses and the birds all swirling around. Oh, could that be Thomas? I'm not sure. Let's have a look. Just as they were about to give up hope, the smallest sparrow came bursting through the branches in a flurry of feathers. "I found him! I found him! He was the only little boy not opening a present. He was just gazing sadly out of the window with tears in his eyes. It must be him." "Well done, young sparrow," said Owl. "That was good work. Now, if you aren't too tired, lead us back to Lucky's new home." Lucky jumped back. "Oh, Lucky, jump on my back. I will carry you there myself." The smallest sparrow led the way to Thomas's cottage. Not a bit tired from all the flying, because he was so proud of himself. He watched from a nearby branch as Owl landed on the roof and then carefully lowered Lucky down the chimney. All the birds flew down, perching on the windowsill there they all are, to peer inside. Suddenly, Thomas saw the toy kitten tumble into the room. He snatched her up, hugging her tightly and hollering with delight. Santa hadn't forgotten him after all. Imagine if your toy kitten came to life. What would Mum and Dad think? Oh, they didn't buy a kitten, but Santa did. Thomas and Lucky had a fantastic Christmas day. After Thomas had fallen asleep, Lucky heard a tapping at the window. It was Wise Owl and all her forest friends. Creeping out into the garden, Lucky found a wonderful surprise. 3 cheers for Lucky the Christmas kitten, boomed Wise Owl. When the cheers died down, Owl tapped his baton and led his bird orchestra as they all sang, "We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year." And that's the end of the story. What an amazing big book story that was. Did everybody follow along? That was actually so much fun. And what a lovely reading night we've had together. We had the funny book at first, and then the really, really great book second that had wonderful illustrations in it. So, before I finish tonight, don't forget that if you have a book that you really love, that you'd like us to read, please pop it in the comments. We would really love to source some different books that you guys want us to read. If you want to send us a picture or a letter, you can do so. Just get your parents to maybe help you write it, or if you are a 20-year-old who's watching this, you can also send us a letter. Our address is Unicorn and Wolfie, P.O. Box 8648, Mount Gambier East, South Australia 5291. And we will read them aloud and acknowledge you for sending us a letter or a picture. And we might even have a little board one day where we pop up the pictures that we receive. So, without further ado, thank you to all of our subscribers. Thank you for liking. Thank you for following us. And now, kids, you know what time it is. Oh, Jack and I are tired. Aren't we, Jack? Oh, Jack's having a big stretch and we're going to go to sleep. So, from Unicorn, myself, good night, everyone. Have a lovely sleep, and we'll see you tomorrow at 8 p.m. Adelaide time, South Australia. Good night.